Excuse me, could I have your attention, please? We will be marching up House Street. We just had the Supreme Court decision. We're here today, we're making an affirmation to continue to act respectfully and honorably. We're here to let the citizens of British Columbia know that they can expect nothing but the best behavior, the highest integrity, the most respectful and honorable negotiations from Indigenous peoples of this land. The Supreme Court of Canada has said to all parties must act honorably. We are here to tell the people we are committed to continue to act honorably. We're also here to remind people that the province, perhaps, needs to bear a lot of attention on the issue of honor and respect. So as we're going up, let's walk with honor and respect. Let's walk amongst the bones and the memories of the people who have been here before, who have spent their lifetime in this battle, and have lived and died on this land. Let's remember that we're no greater than those that came before us, and we're certainly no greater than those that will follow us. We're simply part of a long chain of people. Let's walk with history today with a lot of respect and even love for our opponents. Let's do a really wonderful job today.
The caption for today is Massive Change. Massive change with respect. Massive change with honor. Massive change with integrity. Massive change speaking of the people who are yet to come. The Supreme Court of Canada has sent a signal to everyone involved in the tremendous issue facing us. The conciliation between Aboriginal title and Canadian title must be done with honor and respect.
Just comment for everyone. I think it's more of a message of hope. We're taking our place in our society, in this society, and governments will have to respect the fact that we are recognized as a fundamental building block for everyone's future now. So that goes, Chief.
And I would like to take a moment on behalf of the Union of BC Indian Chiefs, the Okanagan Nation, and the Penticton Indian Band to express our deep and heartfelt gratitude for the tremendous contribution, for the sacrifice, and for the hard work that the Haida people and the Taku River Tlingit people have made in relation to our long, historic, ongoing struggle to achieve justice and to achieve a just resolution of the land question in British Columbia.
And over the last 3 days, the summit leadership have been meeting. We've been talking about the importance of these decisions. We've been talking about the opportunity provided to us by the Council of the Haida Nation and by the Taku River Tlingit people. We've mapped out an action plan calling upon Canada and British Columbia to honor the decisions and the principles laid out in this important court decision. It talks about the honor of the Crown, and we have to tell you that we're not satisfied with the impoverished version of the honor of the Crown that we've had for the last 150 years. The First Nations Summit, the Union of BC Indian Chiefs, are going to work together to develop an honor of the Crown policy, and we'll be insisting and compelling the Crown, the Government of Canada and British Columbia to move forward in good faith negotiations to recognize our title and to recognize our inherent right to self-government, and to move forward so that the wealth, the jobs, the opportunities that are available to all other British Columbians are available to our people, not tomorrow, but today. Thank you.
First of all, I would like to congratulate the Haida people for their great feat today in accomplishing what they have set out to do. I've always admired your tenacity to stand up for your rights. I remember the time when the elders, the women, the matriarchs stood in front of the logging trucks when they went up to your lands to log, and they were dragged away by the RCMP and they were charged. I lift up my hands to those people who knew how valuable your lands are, who knew that they were fighting not only for themselves, but they were fighting for you and your children, your grandchildren, and the children yet unborn. The lands will be there forever. Money will slip through your fingers like quicksand. So therefore, I would like to say to those of you who are in treaty processes, do not give up your lands. Besides the people of your nations, your lands are your most valuable commodities. This is our country. These are our lands.
Haida, Taku River Tlingit, Tliko, Tliko, for what you've done for our people. It's a beautiful sight to see all of you here. It's an honor to be walking in the footsteps of our ancestors, carrying out the responsibilities that we've inherited, the responsibilities to care for one another, the responsibilities to care for our territories. If no one else is going to care for them, our people are here to demonstrate that we're going to carry out the responsibilities left by our ancestors. There's also an important message to those, the corporations, the companies, of your responsibility. You are not exempt. You are not exempt from supporting social justice in our territories.
We need all of us to work together to achieve those things that we want, to make the government listen to those things that we say. We can imagine what a powerful force it would be if all of us got together to speak with one voice for the benefit of all of us and for the people that we represent and for our children. It's so important that we all remember the future of our children. So on behalf of Woyla and the Haida Chiefs, I'd like to thank all of you for being part of this great celebration today.
So we have an opportunity now to start changing and to start putting some honor of the crown into place. I've been thinking about those words, the honor of the crown, because I've been having a hard time seeing it. I don't know where it is. I don't know what it looks like, because it has not been demonstrated to us what it looks like. And we need to see that. We need to see the leaders of this country and the governments, Canada and British Columbia, to show us what it looks like, because the courts, the highest court of this country, said the honor of the crown is at stake. Well, we want them to show us what it is. We want them to show us what it looks like. I'm waiting like you are. And I want to thank the chiefs, the hereditary chiefs, the high chiefs, the students, the young people, all of you who have taken the time to come here and to stand with the Tlingit people, the Haida people, for stepping up and fighting our war. We're very proud of you, to the Haida people and to the Tlingit people, for what you have done. And believe me, no one of our nations should ever stand by themselves again, anywhere. And that's the resolve that we collectively have to make, including all of our First Nations in British Columbia. I want to thank you very much.
Ed raises some good challenges and some good questions for the province. Where is the honor of the crown? We have a partial answer. When we went into the courtroom, the Supreme Court, we weren't alone. wasn't just Indigenous peoples and nations that gathered with us. There were two small villages, the village of Newmasset and the village of Port Clements. I think it's really important that when we look for the honor of the Crown, we don't look in the lofty halls in Victoria. We look in the small houses of the small villages, scattered communities throughout this country, where regular people live, regular working people, regular Canadian people. That's where the honor of the Crown is found. It's found in small municipalities like the village of Port Clements and the village of Newmasset. The honor of the Crown is found in the people, in the organizations like the Western Canada Wilderness Committee, like Sierra Club, like Greenpeace, like Gaugaya. Small communities, that's where we find the honor. And in the months to come, as we get ready for a provincial election, we, the Indigenous people of this country, are going to be looking for that honor to be expressed at the election ballots. Make your choice for the next provincial government based on your measurement of, is there honor in Victoria?